Prepare to be humbled, Dubai, because Saudi Arabia is about to change the game with its ambitious new mega project. Dubai may have been the crown jewel of the Middle East for years, but Saudi Arabia humiliates Dubai with a new mega project. This game-changing announcement has sent shockwaves through the region, and for good reason. The new project promises to be a true masterpiece, one that will undoubtedly set a new standard for luxury and innovation. From its groundbreaking architecture to its cutting-edge technology, this mega project is the stuff of dreams. Saudi Arabia has recently announced its plan to build its own futuristic city called the Line, which will span 170 kilometers and be devoid of cars. The city will be built vertically and be arranged in a straight line, with individual communities being largely self-contained. Each community will be only a 5-minute walk away from essential amenities such as schools, doctors, and restaurants. The Saudi government has also announced that the line will be run entirely on clean energy and make extensive use of sensors and AI to manage the city's services. The city will be nestled in the natural landscape of the Tabuk province, with minimal impact on the environment. The Saudi Crown Prince Mohammed bin Salman has revealed renders of the city, which he describes as a giant glass and mirrored wall 170 kilometers long, 200 meters wide, and 500 meters tall. Taller than the Empire State Building. The line will have greenery along the top, an open-air ventilation system to maintain an ideal climate year-round, and will be able to house up to 9 million people. The line is just one part of Saudi Arabia's ambitious $500 billion neom megacity project. However, the so-called virgin land that the government is building on is not as virgin as they would like to claim. It is the ancestral and current home of many people, including members of the Hawada tribe, who are being forced from their homes for what many see as a vanity project that won't amount to much in reality. Those who have dared to speak out against the government's plans or refused to give up their homes have been harassed and abducted by Saudi security forces, arrested, or even killed. Abdul Rahim al-Hawadi, a prominent Hawada activist, was killed by police in April of 2020 after posting videos on social media trying to raise awareness of the forced displacement. The controversy has led to some commercial partners pulling out of deals, such as Riot Games, which had signed on neom to sponsor the League of Legends European Championship. Even if the line is eventually built and lives up to its lofty promises, there will still be plenty of cause for concern. The city is expected to be loaded with countless sensors, cameras, and facial recognition technology in such a confined space. The government's heavy-handed approach to land acquisition and displacement of indigenous populations is also a significant cause for concern. The line, with its ambitious plan for a futuristic city, is reminiscent of previous attempts by governments and companies to build a city of the future. Cities such as Songdo in South Korea, the Alphabet-funded Sidewalk project in Toronto, which was abandoned in May of last year, and both Singapore and Barcelona, which have tried to modernize with smart sensors, are examples of these attempts. While the line promises to be a groundbreaking project, it is not without controversy. Critics argue that the city's development comes at too great a cost to the environment and indigenous populations. They also note the Saudi government's history of human rights abuses and its heavy-handed approach to development. The line is an ambitious and controversial project that promises to be a technological marvel. However, the government's approach to land acquisition and displacement of indigenous populations is a significant cause for concern. While the city's development may be seen as a positive step toward the future, it must be done with careful consideration for the environment and the people affected by its construction. So get ready to be blown away, because Saudi Arabia is about to prove once again that it is a force to be reckoned with when it comes to world-class development. The future has never looked brighter for the Middle East, and we can't wait to see what this mega project will bring to the table.